Hello, and welcome to Elizabeth's World, minus COVID, day 521. Violin tip of the day. I get a lot of questions about repertoire, and especially like when to teach things or orders or specific pieces. Today's question is specifically about repertoire that falls around the Bruch Concerto. So before Bruch, I make sure that they have a really great grasp on Kabalevsky and DeBarrio 9. Those are sort of like my pieces that I teach right before Bruch. Then either before Bruch or after Bruch, I do Scene de Ballet, which I think is actually a really important piece. So I make sure that that one is given a lot of attention to, even more so than Bruch Movement 1 for all the things that it has to offer. And then after Bruch and after Scene de Ballet, you can more clearly gauge where they are. Another note about repertoire is just to make sure that pieces like Preludium and Allegro and Chardas, they're the two I see most often, they're just played way too early. They sound awful almost every time I hear them. Please don't put your students on them. Please don't play them before they've played Bruch. They're actually harder, and then they'll play them well. So that's always my thing. But I hear those two over and over and over played so often, they're not getting the vitamins from the pieces they need. Okay, so on to the most important thing on today's episode, which is my new shirt. Okay, can you see it? All right, so I found it in my closet because obviously I haven't been shopping in a year or more. And it's like a cape shirt. See, like it doesn't have any arms. It's just like a giant like cape, and then like my arm, like, so it's like a cape shirt, and I kind of like it. It kind of makes me feel like a queen. Like I kind of like that it's a cape. I'm not sure how we would like play the violin or move around, but I feel like those things are not as important. So I really like my cape shirt. I think I'm going to keep it. Okay, so before the quote of the day, I get a lot of questions about, how much I teach. Do I teach too much? Blah, 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 blah. And to be honest, I teach the amount that I want to teach. And I love every second of it. I love teaching. Most everyone. I think I can count on my hand how many I don't enjoy, but it's if the child or the student is here and they're happy and they're learning, then I love it. So it's sort of like not even work. It's just like joyful. So I think I'm really lucky that I love it so much. So the quote is from J.M. Barrie. Quote, "Nothing is really work unless you would rather be doing something else."